Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm super excited to share with you what you need to look for when you want to start a home-based business or join network marketing. There are 5 things to know before you start one of these businesses, and I'm also going to review what's happening right now with Monat and our founders opportunity. So let's get right into it. The very first thing I want you to know is obviously, there is no one size fits all. There is no such thing as a perfect company. There is no such thing as a perfect anything, right? So there are some things though that can be easier, more beneficial, more rewarding than others to sell. And that's why we're so adamant and bold on sharing these 5 points, because we want you to know before you make a decision to join a company, or maybe you've joined a company in the past and you weren't successful and you think, well, that just wasn't for me. No, you just might not have been educated on the things to look for, and maybe you just didn't find the right opportunity. You guys, most people don't stay at the first job they've ever had in their entire life, right? I worked at Old Navy. I didn't stay at Old Navy. I moved on from Old Navy, right? And had other jobs. I took what I learned from my first job and moved on and found better opportunities. So sometimes we've made decisions and have joined, again, companies or have tried to sell things and it was a struggle or it didn't work. And yes, it may have not been for you, but again, you may have just picked the wrong opportunity that offers you the biggest benefits, the most reward. And you guys, if you've been in sales, it's just the flat out truth. There are some things that are just easier to sell than others, and that's what we're going to review here with you today. All right, so get out a pen and piece of paper if you want to take notes. And these are the 5 things to know. The very first thing when joining a network marketing company that you want to know about is the timing of the company. Now, we talk about timing because timing truly is important if you are looking for significant life-changing income and opportunity. And I clarify that because there are a lot of people who join direct sales or network marketing companies that genuinely join because they love the product. And that's actually, did you know, the number one reason that most people join a network marketing company? It's because they love the product, so they think in their minds, well, I love the product, so I might as well just go sell it. And then that's where they run into the problems. Listen, I love lots of products. I use all kinds of products and I love all kinds of things, but I don't go work for those companies. I don't go start businesses with those companies because loving a product is not the wisest way to start a business. It's a good way. And you definitely want to love what you sell, but that should not be the end all be all decision for why you go start a home-based business, right? Timing matters because if you genuinely want to make that life-changing income opportunity that everybody talks about, you typically want to get in what's called the ground floor, in an opportunity that is just scratching the surface, is making waves, is not really that known, right? Why? Because the chances of you selling to your friends and family, getting people on your team, recruiting people to do this business with you are going to be probably a lot higher when it's something new that nobody's heard of. It's going to be pretty hard when you go pick up the phone and say, hey, I joined XYZ company. Have you heard of it? And everybody says, well, yeah, I've heard of it. My aunt sold that 50 years ago. Or yes, I've heard of it. That's been around for such and such and such. Now, please hear me out. I am not saying there's anything wrong with joining companies that have been around for 10, 20, 30 years. I'm just trying to get you to think about what's going to offer you the biggest opportunity, the biggest return on your investment, which is time. And timing matters. So with Monat, we are only 4.5 years old right now. And the coolest thing about it is what they just announced last month. This is astronomically insane. If you don't hear anything else I say in this video, you just need to grasp this one fact. Monat has opened up a founder's pool to every single person right now who joins this company. Every single person. Do you know what founders pools are? It's a chance for you to earn profit shares of the company's profits, right? It's a chance for you to earn money off of not just what you're selling and your team is doing, but collectively what the company's doing as a whole. This is crazy good. And this typically is only offered in most companies in like year 1, maybe year 2. Once that's gone, you guys, the timing is gone, right? You can never get timing back. And so Monat has done something crazy cool and opened up, again, this founders pool to absolutely everybody. It's called the Emerging Founders Pool. You can see my shirt, no sleep till founders. That's what everybody's working for, everybody's hustling for. And what this means is, again, you simply get to earn that residual income, earn money on top of what you're already doing, which is working your business, simply for being in the right place at the right time. That's crazy good, you guys. So you want to talk to the market partner who sent you to this video or who has been talking to you, because you need to sign up by June. If you want 3 shares, which is the max you can get, all you need to know is you need to sign up by June, okay? You have till the end of the year technically to still become a founder, but the shares go down from there. So it's like Apple, you guys. If Apple or Nordstrom were to open up their founders pool and say, hey, everybody, we're opening up our founders pool. You can earn profit shares off of what we're doing, which, by the way, we're projected to do $1 billion, okay? This is not something that's going to happen in maybe 10, 15, 20 years. This is happening right now, all right? So you want to jump on that. The second thing you want to look for when joining a network marketing company is competition. Now, this is, I cannot stress this one enough. You want to be selling something that has as little to zero competition as possible. Why? Because then your database of selling to people is everybody, right? If you're selling a product that is not new, that is not that special, is very similar to what's out there in the market, again, not saying you can't be successful, you just might have more of a difficult time. And with Monat, we are proud to say we are the first and only hair care line solely in the direct selling space. We have won so many different awards, it's not even funny. In regards to our products, we have won Company of the Year, fastest growing company in direct sales. We have won CEO of the Year. We also won #1 best place to work last year. Why? We have no competition. So we're new, we're unique, and we're very different. And so it doesn't narrow your selling database down to here. Everybody gets to be our customer. The third thing you want to look for, and fourth thing, go together. And is the product consumable and necessary? What that means is when you sell something, you want to make sure you have repeat business, and it's not painstaking to get repeat business, right? Well, the nice thing about shampoo is that it goes down the drain every single time you use it. And so your customers have to buy more. That means it's consumable. You guys, it's right on the list with toilet paper. If somebody runs out of shampoo, I don't care what their budget is. No one ever is going to go, you know what? The budget's tight this month. Why don't we cut out shampoo until December when I get a raise? No one's washing their hair. Sorry. No one does that, right? You've got to wash your hair. It's a necessity. Every single person washes their hair. You're not trying to convince them they need this in their life. This is something everybody already does, you guys, and that is what we call an easier sell than trying to convince people they need your product or what have you, right? And the fifth and final point, and maybe the most important, that you want to look for when joining a home-based business or network marketing is the pay plan. So again, sometimes we just jump into these companies, we don't think about anything, we bust our booties, and we're banging our head against the wall because we're not making any money. And we didn't take the time to think about these points and the pay plan, because you guys, this is work. You got to go to work. Even with all these points, all right? I hope you join a company that meets all 5 of these points. You still got to do the work. You still got to put in the effort, right? And if you're going to put in the effort, don't you want to know that your return, again, on your investment, which is your time, is going to be rewarded at the max? Monat's pay plan blows. Just send me a pay plan if you want to rival me. Send me a pay plan. I love bragging on this because they pour into their people. They're a debt-free company. And so they take their money and they pay out 50% of their profits straight to commissions. That's unheard of. That's unreal, you guys. They pay us very generously. And I just can't stress enough that when you go to work, even if you love it, you go to work for a paycheck. If your boss told you tomorrow that they're going to cut out the paychecks and they're like, sorry, we can't pay anybody anymore, but we want you to show up at 8 a.m. on Monday, you're going to be like, sayonara. You're going to be looking for another opportunity, right? And so again, Monat's pay plan is astronomical. We have an unlimited amount of money you can earn in your first 3 months. You can earn a car halfway through the ranks in our company. There's so much good. I could go on and on and on, but I think that's it. And I hope that sends some light bulbs to those of you who are thinking of joining network marketing and want to hear more about becoming a founder with Monat.